yet. So
I don't know. I think people want to see the UIR as well.
Okay.
That one is pretty cool. I've got to say though, that Imago is a beast.
I know, right? It was actually so we have this thing in development called Free Fridays, which is essentially every so often we have a day where you can essentially do something outside of your kind of usual tasks, and kind of like experiment or try new ideas or just do something cool. And actually our UI lead Josh kind of decided to spend his Free Friday kind of creating his idea of what our kind of like a swarm imago would be, so that he basically, when we went online with the coalition soldier, we saw then our kind of character team kind of moniker added a few extra touches to it, like the growing scars on the top of the head and stuff. But the red kind of imago style was actually created on it as a kind of a like side project Free Friday thing by our UI lead. So it's pretty freaking cool to have that in the game, and I'm super glad they did it because it's like my favorite skin right now.
Hey, sexy
yeah, it's
people.
beautiful.
That is really sick.
Oh, I also want to give a massive shout out to Jess. Jess LL, her Nasha is coming into the game this month. We'll be announcing how you get it later this month. I'm going to be rocking it in now that I'm on COG team. So look out for the Toasty Nasha. And yeah, you can own it for yourself for free later this month.
So cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome. She did a great job on it. The last one to come for the community side is the Rusty Nasha from Molov.
Oh yeah.
And we're hopefully going to have that in soon. I actually was kind of doing a review of it the other day in development, so yeah, hopefully that'll be in soon. And that's the one that's kind of like rusted and moss growing on it, and it's got like bloodied hands and a bloodied omen, and it looks really cool. It looks really cool.
Nice. Shout out to the latest donations. We're at 1588.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Eddie. Thank you for the $10. We got Chunk McGee. Thank you so much for the 10 as well. Stellar, thank you for it as well. 5 we got there from you. Mr. Tulu, thank you for $8 there. Appreciate it. Decap 101, another $5. $20 from Rob Hill. Thank you guys so much for that donations. We have surpassed what we even thought we would get at. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
So I'm going to throw something in. Sorry, I just wanted to throw something in along your donations line. Sorry to interrupt you, Evil. If we get to 2,000 by the time my session is over, anybody who donated at least $5, if we hit 2,000 by the time my session is over, which I believe is in 45 minutes, anyone who donated will be entered into a raffle to win 3 mega packs of their choice.
Ooh.
So let's get those donations coming in. Let's get to 2,000, everybody. Let's do it.
Nice.
Let's go.
Come out yet? Or,
Right. Just let me empty out my bank
It
account.
would be any no. No.
Wow.
No. But yeah, 3 mega packs of your choice. It can be one of each like thing you want, or it can be 3 of the one you want, whatever you want. But one lucky person from anyone who donates to get us to 2,000. If we hit there by 3 p.m. PDT, which is in 45 minutes, we'll enter you into a raffle if you use hashtag Octus to also win a. I hate you for that hashtag, Evil, so much.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
A raffle to win
done TC.
3 mega packs of your choice.
Alright, I'm just waiting on one more, and then we are good to go.
So if I donate now, I get any mega pack you say, yeah?
Any mega pack from any
Three.
from
How
any
long will
already
it reach
released
2
pack.
grand?
Oh.
2 grand
we hit 2
total
grand.
by 3 p.m. PDT. Yeah, so 45 minutes.
I have a question for you, Octus.
Yeah.
You know, with the TCA skins, you said there's going to be another wave. Have you guys ever thought about releasing a Nasher and a Snub skin for it? So I know quite a few people that mix and match that they like with white skins with it. So
It's a great idea.
I was just wondering about it.
We should probably do it. The reason we did it early in is because obviously game development, shipping a game is a huge deal, and so getting things in like that is tough when the team's like really putting in serious hours to get the core game shipped. That was kind of like a little gift they kind of gave us, like finding someone gave like spare time for that, which was amazing. But at this point in development, it's probably possible. So yeah, it's a great suggestion. I'll kind of talk to the team about it.
Stellar,
Thanks,
you're
great
good,
idea.
buddy. Yeah, you was wondering about the $5 things. Yeah, thank you guys. This has been amazing. I'm just blown away by this event. It's been phenomenal.
I never
to see this
expected
happen.
to go over $1,000. I thought, like, yep, we'll hit $1,000, no problem. And it's just gone, wow, it's just gone right over. That's really impressive.
Thank you guys. Much love, guys. So much.
Octus, I have a couple questions for you, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Shoot.
Well, actually, I have a couple statements too. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm a huge nut for the Locust on this game, and I did a little rough estimate. You guys have at least 19 left, and I think it'd be very cool if you added all of them in. I don't know, if you guys have an end date for this game or anything, but I did a rough estimate. If you do at least 6 a month, then you could get them all in.
6 a month's a lot.
Ooh, that's a lot of development. They have to do it from the ground up.
I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised when I saw
look at that.
Oh my god.
I was like, what?
Look at that, baby.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
we know people love having the old Locust back, right? Like we spent so many years of our multiplayer gaming with them, and the campaign story, and the Swarm are a new enemy that we're establishing, and it's great to bring back. There might be more in the future, there might not, but yeah, as you said, we got apparently 19. I didn't know this number, but apparently we have 19 more to pick from, so that's great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a nerd for the Locust, but hashtag bring back Mira, maybe.
That is a hashtag I see. I've seen that hashtag since release.
By the way, if you saw someone blowing up your guys' Twitter for Palace Guard and Locust Queen pack, yeah, that was me. I'm sorry, but I had to do that.
No, don't apologize.
Like,
you should have seen my face when I finally saw Palace Guard in multiplayer in one of our internal play sessions. It was such a fanboy moment for me. I remember wanting to play as him so much back in Gears 2.
No, Lee. Come at me, bro.
Octus, I have another question for you.
Yeah.
You know, we've all been waiting for it. I think everyone can agree. Will there be a we all want a Delta Squad pack? Will there be one all E-Day variations of Marcus and that V-Days?
Will there be? It's a good question.
Yeah.
Again, as one of the things I wanted to say is that we are not really talking about characters future-wise today. But there is an anniversary coming up, so we're gonna have the Marcus heads back at the very least with the Ram heads and stuff, which we like doing. But who knows?
Very cool, very cool.
A strange question. I'm not sure if you'll know the answer to it, but I know that most of the characters, well, all the characters are from the ground up, but I was playing with Unreal Engine and saw you could port the models in. I was wondering if you actually port the models and retexture them instead of remapping them.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. The amount of work that actually goes into even adjusting a character model to look a different way is actually quite extensive. It actually surprised me when I found out. Especially when they come back from Legacy, we kind of have to start from scratch, right? This game, if you think about it, with the Xbox One X coming out and then PC as well, supports 4K resolution, and the difference between Gears 3 on 360, which I believe was 720p if I remember rightly, and a 4K resolution is night and day. And on top of that, our model sizes and stuff are slightly different in this game because we have equidistant hitboxes and stuff like that. So we have a bunch of work that actually goes into just bringing back even some of the more basic stuff. So it's kind of difficult to say if that unlocks anything. I'm not really a specialist enough to know that. But I will say that I've seen some of the effort that goes into just bringing back some fan favorite characters, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Someone had a question. Go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Octus. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that's one of the things where sometimes people say oh, you're just reskinning and re-releasing content. Honestly, every skin we make is a pretty extensive labor of love, to be honest with you. It shocked me when I saw how much work goes into even the most basic models. So they're well loved.
Yep.
Well, it's individually treated items, that's for sure.
Someone had a random question: who would win Ram or Scourge? Who would win?
Rom.
That's your question.
Oh.
Yeah, Rom.
Scourge.
Scourge.
Rom has crit still,
it
man.
depends. Yeah, I was gonna say, does the Krill like work? If the Krill can hurt Scourge, I would say Ram. If the Krill can't hurt Scourge, then Scourge, because he could dodge his Troika, right?
That's
So,
what's unique
like, the
about
Troika goes.
You
the
could just
Locust,
chop 'em
though, is
up.
There's not really any infighting in their race, like compared to humans, or if you compare to other games like Halo and stuff with the Covenant, like there's infighting like brutes and elites. But in this game, that's what I found pretty iconic, is that there's no infighting within the Locust Horde.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. And then any that is just fighting for their survival against Lambent. So.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Octus. It just popped up in my mind. Will there be factions again in like Horde? Because it was in the end of the campaign, like DBs against Swarm. I was just wondering if it, like, that would be implemented in Horde mode.
So by factions, you mean like bringing in other races to fight, or do you mean like an actual?
You know,
like...
I mean, like Swarm and DBs fight like the Lambent and Locust did in Gears 3.
I mean,
Oh, like
that's
at the
not
end of the
anything...
chapter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not anything. I'm getting no by Progear, of course. That's not anything we got that got planned. One of the questions, like, to extend off that, which is related to it, is people ask like, oh, are we gonna get like Locust and or Lambent in Horde? One of the things that Rod talked about very early about with Gears 4 is that we kind of had to start from scratch with our AI coding. So while you see some of those like enemies and very few of them appear kind of in the early parts of the campaign, like we would have to recreate the AI for canners, for tickers, for like all that stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be super, like a ton of work, like a massive amount of work to bring those factions in. So unfortunately, it's not something that we're able to like do right now or anything. But you know, it's one of those questions that I think is related because that kind of would require that, right? So. Oh God, I missed my B button. Oh, I love you, Frobo. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Frobo.
Thinking about the.
Oh yeah, I had a.
Think about the 4K update for the Xbox One X. In the post you mentioned,
Yeah.
There's going to be different improvements that aren't currently on the Xbox on the Windows 10 version. Are they going to be implemented into the Windows 10 version as well, or is that going to be separate?
I don't think there's any plans to do that right now. But it is, you know, things could change. But right now, the plan is just to release that Xbox One X update. But yeah, nothing beyond that to talk about right now, really. Oh my God, I'm not gonna clutch this up. Hang on.
Clutch!
Clutch.
Oh,
Not if I do that.
So I had a couple more questions.
Oh yeah, sure. Shoot.
This is just a very small thing that I don't think a lot of people would really care for, but I just thought I'd bring it up. But me and my friends, we play a lot of private modes, like private matches, and sometimes we like going against the bots. But recently we kind of found it very irritating that they're not rostered, you know, like they're not randomized like how Gears 3 was. How like whatever character you own, then that one would come in. By any chance, could you guys make that happen at all? Like to where they randomize between whatever characters you have?
I think it's a great suggestion. I'll actually pass that back to the team. It's a great point. I haven't heard anything like that it's on our radar or anything, but it is now. So thanks for the great suggestion.
Yeah, because Reyna aimbotting me on Insane is kind of she's kind of on my hate list.
Yeah.
Can't be as bad as Paddock from Judgment.
Gears 2 bots, man. Online. Can't be down.
Oh my God, yeah.
But,
oh my God,
also,
you just reminded me of
what
my
about
nightmares. Thank you.
free-for-all?
I hated them.
Because
Could
Sniper
that
Online.
be added in here?
So free for all, I'll lump this in with talking about Wingman too, because they're two things that we get asked often, right, and for good reason. So to support those modes, we actually need essentially a new lobby service, and I don't mean that as in necessarily like the visual kind of lobby that you see when you go into competitive, but it actually requires like a new, essentially like service change to support stuff like that. And again, that is actually a lot of work. It's something. God, I'm getting no-no'd all over the place. I don't really know if getting killed with a buzzkill facing the other way is a no-no. FIFA, I'll give you it. Yeah, so it's a ton of work. It's also some UI work, obviously, on top of that. because obviously we have to build like a new UI system for it and everything. So it's not something that we're saying right now. Like maybe it's something that we do, maybe it's not, but it's definitely something that's extensive, and you know, right now it's not on the books. But again, you never know what the future holds. It could change, but for right now, I'd say unlikely.
Yeah. So my last question was, oh sorry. Oh, my last question was, like for the next game, the characters that we currently have right now, like if we bought them through either credits or money, would they be transferred over to the next game, or what do you guys have planned for that? Like all characters released are vanilla, or what?
What's the next game? What?
Like if you guys do like if you guys do like Gears 5 or something. Let's say like I got Palace Guard, you know, would he, since I got him,
I
would he be
prefer not
transferred?
to. I acknowledge the question for sure. I just prefer not to.
Yeah, if you can't say anything about it, that's understandable. But at least like take note.
Well, I'd be speculating on speculating. So like, yeah, it's not really a question I have an answer to, I'm afraid.
Oh, with the tour.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow. You guys are awesome.
Could we have a studio dedicated to Gears memes? With Microsoft
Can we have this? I think that comes under building the community team, doesn't it? Doesn't that come under that question from earlier?
Yeah, we need paid memes, like paid mods. I think it really help the community grow, you know?
Actually, Pro Gear, something interesting. Unfortunately, I'm having some issues with my laptop, so I might not be able to post this when I wanted to. But we are actually planning to post on Sunday how many people have died to the avalanche as you requested. So
nice.
Yay.
I
wanted to make a winter is coming joke with it, but I don't think I'm going to get the chance to. You know?
So on Reclaimed Windflare, I saw the bot Oscar. I saw him get zapped by lightning, and nothing happened to him. I think he's a god, dude.
He is. Have you not seen his like champion variant? Like, come on.
You guys need to make him live through this whole series, because that guy, honestly, when I saw that ending, that kind of scared the shit out of me.
Liam, I was
because.
Oh, sorry. Come on.
Doom. Awkward silence.
Alright, let me break the silence.
It's funny, right? You know what, I just wanted to clear this up for Ben, okay? Because he keeps going on about it. It doesn't have a counter, does it? Or does it? It would count as an entity death, right? Or...
Oh, you mean like as in like being able to see how many people have died?
Yeah.
I don't know. So like the way we get our kill stuff from 4 is obviously it's counting, you know, unknown deaths, so to speak, as lightning kills and stuff like that, right? We have a tracker on it, and we have like tons of data streams coming out of Gears 4. UE was a lot more kind of like basic, so I don't particularly like know. It may exist. Like I'm gonna ask the question because I think it'd be interesting to find out. It may exist. I honestly don't know. But I'm hoping it does, because I'd love to see how many people got crushed by that thing, because I know I probably attribute about 100 of them.
Yeah, it'd be pretty funny if there was a counter. I feel like it'd kill about...
There might have been. There might have been.
Back to your guys' season pass thing, I was curious. Oh, yeah. Could you guys, like... Because on Gears 3, I love the season pass on that thing. Like, you got everything, you know? But, I don't really know about it for this game, but I'm curious, would you guys make it to where like season pass holders get every character free? Or at least a discount of some sort?
I think when we're talking about the future season pass and how we can bring more value, it's definitely about like, is there a way we can tie in the packs in some way to season pass? I think if you look at a lot of... Oh no, we're 4v4 anyway.
Yeah, I'm spectating even it.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's definitely when we're talking about how do we add even more value than we kind of initially promised with Season Pass, we are talking about how packs fit into that and if there's anything we can do in that space with Season Pass, but that's about as much as I've got to say on that really right now. Like we are talking about how we kind of do more for Season Pass holders, and that is kind of part of those discussions, but every character included is probably a bit far in that discussion, but doing more around our packs and more to make sure that there's still a balance between like getting your value for season pass and also having stuff to earn and use your credits on, I think is definitely like a kind of part of that discussion, right?
Alright, what about unlockables for maybe the future of this like franchise? Like, you know how
you mean like
microtransactions are a big thing now.
or like
yeah, like
you mean like
you know how back on Gears 3 like Savage Theron was like beast mode on Insane.
Yeah, and then you got like the ivory weapon skin from like Capture the Leader, like getting 10 kills without dying as leader and stuff like that. Yeah, totally. I was just a little bit earlier, but just for new people, it's we definitely want to do more of that. It's you know, gear packs kind of offer the opportunity for us to have constant progression. You know, with Gears 3, you kind of get all your unlockables, and then you kind of be like, okay, I've got everything. That's kind of it. You're done. The other thing is though, is that despite that, one of the big benefits of that progression system is the fact that you feel like you have to show off what you've done, right? And our system doesn't give you that. It just kind of gives you like a kind of like a, this is how much I played, oh I got it in this pack, or I got it in my 10th pack or whatever, right? What we're trying to do more of is we're trying to do more of stuff you earn. So the ranked weapon skin rewards are one of those examples. The wings rewards are another one of those examples. The Easter egg stuff we did with the Easter egg hammer burst and all this stuff that you had to go out and earn, with some of them actually being respectable challenges, the feral stuff. This is all stuff we're trying to do more of, and as I talked about earlier in the stream, we're going to have an exclusive weapon skin set for Versus special events, an exclusive weapon skin set for Horde special events, all coming in the near future to earn, and we're going to try and do more of that stuff out of the game. It's definitely one of the things that we felt was a bit of a weakness, and we're trying to do as much as we can to kind of give you guys a balance between stuff to earn all the time and then things to earn through achievement, essentially. Not the achievement system, but, you know, achieving things. God, that's like such a weird split to have to define.
Yeah. Octus, I've seen it a lot on the forums, and I know it's another character skin thing, but it's like, would we ever see a armored Oscar from his like E-Day form?
Palace Guard Oscar.
Never. As I said, like, not something we're really talking about today in terms of like character skin stuff, but never say never. Like, it's a nice idea. I like it personally, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because we was talking about the Oscar skins and it was on my mind, so I thought I'd just get out there and just see what I get.
Yeah. I mean, I will say I think we've done enough nudie Oscar, so I think we're good on that front. So maybe a more covered up Oscar is a good idea.
Dude, he looks primal like that though.
Yeah,
the concept of Oscar were amazing.
Yeah,
the early concept.
So Liam, thinking about
We're beautiful.
Gear packs on like getting NAM flashbacks, like it's frustrating, like, because like.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, is that a snipe? Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you grind from like
flashbacks.
the weekends and get like I don't know, like 40,000 credits ish, and then you buy a load of packs, but you don't get all the characters. That's frustrating, and you get duplicates, like 10 of the character that you don't need, and you got 2 left, and it's like, just thought I'd bring that up because like it's frustrating.
So devastating.
I want to like just end everything and like break things. Just want to smash my PC.
Yeah.
Brick.
I mean, it's a difficult conversation, right? Because like one of the things is about gear packs is by having this like kind of like RNG based system, it does mean that you get a lot more content than we've ever offered in a Gears game before, right? And it unlocks that. And it also means that when you're kind of like spending your credits, sometimes you're getting exactly what you want, sometimes you're not. And it's kind of like this balance, right? Because it does bring constant new content to the game. It does give us things that you can go out and earn all the time. It's a discussion. It's definitely like you know, we definitely hear people's kind of likes and dislikes with gear packs. But I mean, it's kind of inherent to a system like this, right? And a lot of people aren't like, and the thing is as well is that you know, if you're a collector, which it sounds like you are, then yeah, for sure, it's definitely more frustrating than someone who just wants, you know, one skin they particularly like, or, you know, they just want any skin, right? And there's different kinds of players out there, and it's all valid discussion. We hear you on that stuff. You know, we are talking about looking to the future, as I mentioned with the credit earn stuff. It's discussion based. We have the system we have for, you know, where we are, but yeah, it's honestly, like, beyond that, I don't really have any kind of commentary to provide.
Like, yeah. First.
So,
I got a question about
Viking
collection.
from the chat. 1 second, guys. Viking from the
We
chat
are
wants
reading
to say
your-
thank you
Neil.
for the black steel tie. He wants to just say thank you. He's a huge fan of tie. We want to say thank you for bringing that guy out.
He was
And
so
then
happy
Dilly
with that.
asking, is there... Yeah, he flipped out. He was like so excited. Is there any plans for any like campaign DLC at all?
No. It's something that we loved about Gears 3. I personally love like Ram Shadow so much, but it's not part of our plans. So yeah, that's not something to expect. We've been pretty clear about that since I think like second to you maybe.
Okay.
So that people didn't think it was coming. But yeah, there's none planned.
This is probably not in your field of work, but people are asking about any news on the Gears movie. Is there any updates? But that's probably not.
Can we get John?
If there's any updates, I'm sure they'll be announced. But
Yeah.
I don't have any info on that. I guess just stay tuned for any updates. But you know, we're focused on, at least on the community side, we're definitely focused on the game and about kind of listening to you guys and supporting you guys. So like that stuff's a little bit, you know, beyond where my focus is.
I mean, if you lend us like $1 million, $1 million, I mean, we can drive to Universal, you know, get a bit of information. You know.
There's
speaking of the Black Suit skins. Alright, actually, no, I'll wait.
There's just a question. Is there any plans to bring back like the Ultimate Edition style of Gears, like Gears 2, Gears 3? Are there any plans of ever bringing those?
Oh
into,
well,
like
a
remaster?
Gears 2 remaster.
Ultimate Edition, yeah.
Again, that's talking about future product stuff, which is not something that we like to like speculate on and talk about. UE was awesome to do, but I mean, one of the things is that it was like a stepping stone game for us, right? Like, it helped our team learn what makes Gears Gears and kind of get the core fundamentals down. So, you know, it's a valid question. I just don't have an answer, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Yep.
Octus.
Perfect. Thank you.
Octus, I had an idea to
Let's score.
I had an idea to give you. Do you give you guys?
I have one
Like
too.
maybe
Sure.
it's 30
I'll say
thing.
mine after.
But like, so during the campaign, like when you encounter the Scions, so you know they're the original Locust, and they seem kind of based off like the regular drones and all that. I was thinking, I mean, unless you guys already have a plan, I mean, feel free not to say anything, but like maybe for the next game, like would there be like a Scion Cantus or Scion Therons and all that, like that you'd encounter in that campaign?
They're pretty much.
What?
Like,
Or Swarm variation of that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Scions are a little bit fantasy because they can rise.
Yeah, the healing
Swarm
powers
yeah,
and yeah.
make them stronger.
Yeah, would you guys do that like a ugly Cantus with like the crystals coming off his face or something?
Do you know what? I'd like to see a Swarm Zerker.
Ooh.
We want to see a Swarm
maybe.
Zerker?
A crispy Berserker, yeah. Even
Playable.
crispier.
Playable in multiplayer. Make it happen.
Yeah. I want to play as a Juvie.
I've seen a live stream.
To answer your question, I don't have an answer to your question because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, like so you know how you got the Scions, right? That were like the low.
Oh no. I know
kind of
that.
evolved.
I'm just saying
Oh.
the
to some
referring to
monsters.
something to which I do not know. So
Oh, okay, I got you.
Where's
Okay,
How about Mira?
He's on the chat.
How about
before I
Chris?
forget-
Dead on Gears 2.
it's
yeah,
I posted a
on
thread
the
in
ground in a
forums
forest in Gears
explaining
2. Did you not see?
there's the
Hey,
You know
I'm,
with the
I'm not
black
gonna lie to
suit
you guys
skins.
though. I'm very thankful for this Palace Guard. Like, good job to your team for like listening about that.
Beautiful. Yeah, they
Yeah.
killed it.
Badass.
Is that 2 matches, guys? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I got stuck in the world of questions.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. This is good. That's what this is meant to be. It's meant to be Q&A.
This is fun.
So
We should do like this should happen more.
yeah,
thank
sure.
you.
I mean,
I think like once
it's something
every
we
month
want
or
to do
so.
more of too. So
Like,
Yeah,
slap
that
a
means a
bunch
lot
of
if you guys are
community
doing this for
in,
your community.
in a party and just have everybody yell at Octus for a bit and like see what happens. You know?
you make it sound so appealing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, what?
Yell in a constructive manner, and then you can
I
just
know,
kick them.
I know.
And then
We'll
ban
just
them
call it
from
live
the
Twitter.
forums.
We'll call it live Twitter, right?
Yeah,
Live
exactly.
Yeah.
Twitter, live forums.
Periscope.
Yeah.
That's a
No, I
thing.
like it. It's good. It's just good to play with the community too. I mean, like getting involved in community nights and stuff is something that I want to be able to do more of. It's just, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, like I need my backpacks in my life, so
I mean, we're not playing no PUBG. This is Gears. Best in backpacks, I guess. If he plays Kate.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Oscar with a
Be a
backpack
pop star.
confirmed.
Alright then, guys, we need to rotate everyone out now so we can get more people in. We've
Alright.
got a bit of a
So
wait.
I did invite
Thank
One
you,
more
people
thing
everybody,
in
before
for
I
playing.
go. One more thing before I
Can
go.
I get a game invite again?
With
Sorry.
what Viking said about the black steel tie, he liked it. I was thinking, like, because someone might prefer V-Day Marcus over Armored Marcus, because younger, obviously, or whatever. Would there be a chance of being able to rotate between each character and switching black steel to that? So, say, like, Armored Marcus, black steel, change it to V-Day Marcus, black steel.
I mean, we wouldn't change what we've already done. So, like, doubtful.
So
Here's
my-
an example. You know with Judgment, with all the different armor skins, like on a certain character you can change it.
Yeah.
Well, basically that, but you change the character.
Oh, sorry. So, wait.
Yeah.
You mean to change character as in like? Sorry. To be clear, do you mean like changing? So if you have Black Steel Marcus, you could select any Marcus variant. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What, rather than individual characters, or if you own the individual characters? Like, are you talking about like how we'd organize it in the menu, or like
thinking
so
like
like
a
you select
Judgment.
Marcus and then you select like
Yeah.
Black Steel Marcus, or I mean that again, the UI was designed like, and it is as is. It takes tons to change that. I personally like the suggestion, especially with the amount of character skins we have now. But yeah, it's not something we could change at this point. It's very kind of ingrained in what our
Maybe
kind of
for the
functionality
future.
is.
So Octus,
Okay.
before I leave the party,
Thanks,
could you like bring that to the team though about like randomizing the bots maybe for the multiplayer?
Yeah,
Like for
sure.
private
Yeah, no,
match?
absolutely. I think it's a great suggestion. Like having characters you own appearing in your own private lobbies. I personally love that idea, so I'll absolutely bring it to the team.
Because Reyna destroying me,
Okay.
dude, has to stop. But yeah, that's probably the last thing I'm gonna say, other than hashtag bring back all locust multiplayer. But yeah, all right. Thanks so
Thanks
much.
for being
you guys.
here.
Thank you for
Brad,
joining.
this is
Thanks for the
awesome. I don't know if
opportunity.
it's B-Rad or Rad or both, but
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
stay
it's B-Rad
tuned
on
in the
here.
stream and
But-
maybe play again later.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you
thanks,
guys.
thank you
and
guys.
Maybe I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Alright,
Awesome. Thank you.
man.
Go and have a
thank you.
bacon bun.
Bye.
Oh, Pete's in here. How's it going, Pete?
What's good?
He's our next special guest coming up, guys.
I'm just
Absolutely.
waiting.
Oh, shit.
That one
Irish
space is for
Nation.
Captain Jack.
Hey,
I'm just waiting for him to
Can I
come
get
in.
a game invite? My game invite got deleted.
Who is that? We don't know who you are.
Chaos Demon.
Yes, absolutely, buddy.
For the last one, I'm gonna switch to Swarm, so you get a
Yeah, I gotta see this thing.
Swarm and Margot.
Need to get my fix, man.
Right,
Not
that's
gonna lie,
fine.
Liam, I was proper,
Cap, is it?
salty when
Or
I
Cap will go in
saw it was
spectator for now.
developer exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, it might be one of those things like maybe in the future, like, and I'm talking like nowhere soon, but like maybe in the future
Post
we
life
might
cycle
like
kind of thing.
start like having like competitions maybe to get it or like
What if I
something
give
like
you
that.
$1
But right now
million?
it's definitely developer. That's bribery
Yeah.
and no.
Bro, would you be able to swap with Cap, please, if you don't mind?
I'm uncorruptible.
Really?
Unless you send it to my PayPal account discreetly.
What's
that was
up,
a
Captain?
joke, everybody.
Hey.
How you doing, buddy?
What's going on?
That's good. Glad you're coming in at 4 p.m. for us. I'm glad you can come in the party a little early with Octus in here. Appreciate it, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for your moderation in the
Clifton
chat,
Jack.
man. You've been killing it for me. I appreciate it so
Oh,
much.
no problem, dude.
Thank you. It's been a great event. Whew.
Let me see if I can get
I'll
in
spec-
here.
Yo, how
So
close
can
are we
mod
now?
for you.
How close are we?
We're almost at
Oh,
1,600, guys. We're
yeah,
right
we're
under
so
1,600, and we have a few more donations that just came in. And thank you guys so much, Rob Hill, for the $20. We have. I'm not gonna try to pronounce this name. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with names, but thank you for your $5. I appreciate the support.
Butcher.
And Yvonne Strahan, thank you so much for your $5 as well. You guys are amazing. So much. I can't have asked for a better turnout for this charity event. You have no idea. It's really, really great. It really is. You know, when you have something like that, I'm sure there's more people in the world that have had family members or yourself gone through these kind of diseases, and seeing this kind of support come in is really great. It just helps spread awareness, and the people that need this money to help for support is great to have, be able to donate this money to these charities. Thank you so much, guys. You have no idea.
Gears fam.
Yeah, big shout out to everyone in the community, from the organisers to the fans getting involved and playing, to those tweeting out and sharing it. Like, thank you all. We love that our fans are doing this sort of stuff for people who really need this money, and we're happy to support it. We love seeing how often this happens. Like, I swear we have like a charity event support every month or two at this point, which is amazing. So, thank you all on behalf of all of us at the coalition.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This game is about to be super sweaty, man.
You guys do a lot of support.
Yeah, this is gonna be a sweaty match.
Thank you, man.